Hello everyone, Lucoshi here, and welcome to Planet Coaster, a game which I should have been playing for 3 years now, but I haven't, and I am glad that I am finally going to start with it, or at least I have made a start with it. You know how I am not good at sticking to things and keep going with things. See my Tycoon series. But at least this is another creative building game, right? It's something. I really like Planet Coaster. I've been following lots of YouTubers on it and stuff ever since it was announced. And when it got announced, I was really happy and was sure I would be playing it for years to come. But I never really did play it. Once it came out, I bought it and played it for a couple of hours, but then stopped with it. Mainly because the building system is a bit it takes some getting used to, and I'm still not used to it, but I've gotten better even in these 2 hours of building this entrance. So, and another thing is that my PC really can't handle it actually. I have to play on the lowest settings and then it's kind of doable. But yeah, we are starting on just a theme park, because ideally I'd just switch over from Tycoon to Planet Coaster if I could, but I just like the way Tycoon builds and I am used to it, so that's why I stick with Tycoon. Because I don't care if I can't place actual animals in game, so I could perfectly just make a zoo and Planet Coaster if I wanted to. Especially since the last update they released had chain link fencing, which was the main reason I didn't build a zoo in Planet Coaster before, because I really did try, but once you don't have chain link fencing, you really can't make a zoo. So yeah, now that it has been added, it is actually a possibility, and I know there are a couple of people, at least on YouTube, who do a Planet Coaster series where they build a zoo, but honestly, I think with my Tycoon experience, I could do it a little bit better than them. And another thing of why I don't play Planet Coaster at all is because I really don't care about theme parks. Well, I do care about theme parks, but I do not care about building theme parks. And the flat rides and stuff they have in Planet Coaster, I do not like them. They are really cartoony, and I do not like that. The coasters and stuff are really cool, but I'm not good at building coasters. And if I'd want to make it a theme park, I'd want it to be realistic and stuff. And you guys would just scream at me for making unrealistic stuff, so I'm not a fan of that. However, we are just going to try anyway. At least with the entrance. We are at least building an entrance in kind of a Dutch-ish style. And then we'll see where we go from there. Probably just build a small Dutch-ish theme park, just to get a hang of things, and I do not like building really big and grand and realistic stuff. At least not when we're not in Dierenpark, because then it's an exception. But yeah, I'm just messing about with the building controls in this entrance video, and obviously it does not look good. I'm just messing about with stuff, with making buildings which are slightly offset from itself and off-grid and stuff, because that's just stuff I haven't done before in Tycoon or Roller Coaster, so that's why it's cool to do it in Planet Coaster. That's the whole reason I am playing Planet Coaster, because you have more freedom and can just make anything you'd want with the building pieces you have in-game. And the lighting system, of course, which is great. Way better than Tycoon's lighting system, because it barely has any. Which is a shame, because lightning can do so much for you. Which is something we are going to try playing with in the new series for the UCZ Season 2, my Japanese zoo, which will hopefully, I really hope so, I really hope we get to see it soon, because I still have to start on it. Because I keep procrastinating, because I really don't know what to do, and I just have a couple of bugs with the building set still, which I'm working on with someone, and once those are finished, I can hopefully just really start with the Japanese zoo, which will be really cool, hopefully. But that's not why we're watching this video. We're watching this video to look at Planet Coaster stuff. And as you can see, I have these white rims on the roofs, which is something I ideally wanted to do in my previous Bossetuin zoo as well. Because it's a really Dutch thing in architecture, and I like it. So that's why I tried it over here. Plus, I didn't find out how to do eaves in Planet Coaster yet, so it was a nice workaround, because I hate flat roofs. I hate roofs without eaves and stuff. Roofs which just end at the walls, which just doesn't look good. I do not like it. But you probably know that by now. And I tried detailing and stuff with different wood textures and pillars. Have the upper parts of a building stick out a little bit from the bottom part just to make it a bit different. And I saw it in reference images I used, because I try using reference images for pretty much everything I ever build, just to make sure it looks realistic and to get inspiration for stuff to do, and to challenge myself to build stuff which I wouldn't think of myself. So here we started doing the ticket booths and stuff, and the gates into the park, which are just some chain link fencing, which I talked about, and some rotary gates, which I made out of some random stuff, which I saw somewhere on the internet probably. I've watched a whole lot of Planet Coaster videos, which is actually the reason I started doing Zoo Tycoon videos, so haha. Because I really like watching Planet Coaster videos. I like seeing creative stuff, especially like Silverette and Youthris. And they're awesome. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get a hang of building in this game, and I'm not good at commentary in this game because I don't know what I'm talking about here. In Zoo Tycoon I know what I'm talking about and I know what I'm doing, but here I don't. So it was just messing about, and hopefully it's fun to watch. It probably isn't, but it's just... In a perfect world, we could look back on this in a couple of months and see the progress we've made in this game. But realistically, I'm not going to continue with this game because that's how I am with my series. But hopefully I will. That's also a good thing to talk about. The path system in this game is weird, but I like it. It's really fluid, which is cool, because in Zoo Tycoon you have really squarish paths, which is horrible, which is why I'll probably be doing ground texture paths. A nice word, paths. In Zoo Tycoon, in my new zoo, which is something lots of people do in the community already. Just use dirt as the stuff for people to walk on, instead of the actual path system in-game. But in Planet Coaster it looks good, but it is a bit weird to work with, which is something lots of people in the community itself have been talking about for a long time already, so oh well. But that's it for this video, people. Hopefully I'll see you some other day. Goodbye.